Hello, in this video was addressed to my twin flame Shia. Hi Shia. For those that's watching, I thank you for watching. Anything I say in this video may or may not be true, cannot be used against me. If you do, you'll be sued and sent to jail for trying to legally frame me. So Shia, I was listening to a recitation that I recorded myself just minutes ago, and my mom said, I'm gonna have to turn my TV up louder if you don't turn that down. And it was playing for half an hour. So she's kind of hinting that it's possible she can hear me in this bathroom, and also it's showing that I'll show you how loud it was. It's showing that there's a privacy issue. That was probably an attack, Shy, if that pops up like that. This was fraud in the name of Allah. This was how loud it was. Woe to all Monophysite, those who give less in measure and weight decrease the right. So I'm playing this those who, when they have to receive recording on loop. Demand full measure. It's the chapter on frauds, because all of these criminals are frauds, and with our AI possession and people talking through us, that's fraud. They're forcing me to be a fraud against you, Shia, because of this. So I'm drinking a cup of coffee, Shia, to try to, hopefully it won't sound as, it'll help me be able to explain things. And when I was playing that, Shia, that was, and someone's trying to get onto my kidneys and hit me with adrenochrome, because that video popped up when I clicked on YouTube, the hacker. So that door was closed, Shia. And Shia, in regards to those types of attacks on the computer, I have to ignore it completely, because it's, I think someone wants to explain this to you. I'm not, Shia, they're going to try really hard to attack you once again. I have to ignore those attacks, Shia, because they get me all, it's like, it's just an excuse to steal my adrenochrome. My adrenochrome's stolen all day long, 24/7 for so many years. So, these criminals wait to talk to you, Shia. They wait all day, and they know when I make these videos. I actually have a lot of details to explain to you, and I don't think I have the energy to be able to explain it clearly enough. So I'm gonna probably not tell you everything and tell you some things tomorrow, because I don't have enough time. But I just want to show you, I downloaded an article about how to remove ghouls, get rid of ghouls, and I found this download called The Jinn and Human Sickness, and I think I've showed this to you before, but I wasn't able, because of the AI possession, to continue doing it, because what it says is remedies in the light of the Quran. I actually really hope that I can read this. I want to read this tonight. I want to take a shower and read this tonight. No, on page 373, it tells you how to get rid of ghouls if they're bothering you. And Shia, I remember taking a photograph of it. It's the dawn call to prayer, and I should have been doing it myself, because and this is going to do way more than get rid of ghouls, Shia. It basically declares that we are Muslim and we worship Allah only, and I haven't been able to really do that completely. Apart from reciting the Quran, I haven't been able to do daily prayers. However, it says right here, 370, where is it? Page 373. What should be said when by one to whom ghouls appear? So I googled a dawn call to prayer, and I found one that really works. I have to make sure that this is showing on here. So I wrote it out. I found a call to prayer. I added one line at the end. It says, ghouls are a type of jinn. It said they are sorcerers of the jinn. They may appear in various forms, but their evil may be warded off by the Adhan. Adhaan. So we have to do this no matter what, Shia, every day. Unless we have to do this. We have to recite the call to prayer on top of the Quran recitation, because the Quran recitation, we're not like declaring that we're Muslim. We're not declaring we only worship Allah. And I've thought this over and over and over dozens of times. I have to do this. I have to do this. I have not been physically capable of. So, if the ghouls appear to you, then give the call to prayer. This makes that is because the Adhan makes the shaitan flee. So I wrote a dawn call to prayer, and I'm going to show it to you, and then I'll tell you what it says. I'll read the things on the side that is too difficult for you to read. And if you can't read this, I will. And by the way, I can't say your last name. Technically, every time with automated AI, if I say your last name, especially if I say it including my name, like the married couple, Cheyenne and Alyssa, and their last name, they automatically force me to think about your parent, like he owns that name and like you don't. It's a whole entire thing where they've stolen your last name, and it's not just the CN that has stolen it, it's what they're accusing your parent of doing, your fraternal parent. So this is the Adhan call to prayer that I found on Google on a website. You recite one time the Muslim call to prayer. It's more powerful when you recite the titles of these things, I've noticed. And then for 4 times you say Allah is the greatest. And you can also play yourself in the background. And Shai, I know you're doing things, but this is working for me. Play a recording of yourself reciting the chapter that is about fraud. Allah is the greatest, Allah is the greatest, Allah is the greatest. And then 2 times you recite, I bear witness that there is none worthy of worship except Allah. And I was getting pretty tired, like very, very weak after saying it, like about 50 minutes. And then you recite 2 times, I bear witness that Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. And then you recite 2 times, come to prayer, come to prayer. Then you recite 2 times, come to success, come to success. And then you recite 2 times, Allah is the greatest, Allah is the greatest. And then, La ilaha il Allah. I love saying that. La ilaha il Allah and La ilaha il. There's another one that I like to say that sounds like that. There is none worthy, it says, La ilaha il Allah. There is none worthy of worship except Allah. And then I was saying the married couple, Shaya and Alyssa, and your last name, are Muslim and we only worship Allah. But I think it's more powerful to say I am Muslim and I only worship Allah, because we have to say I. So I'm going to try to show this on the cell phone to make sure that you can read this. For some reason this is coming in more clear than usual. And now I'm going to tell you what I wrote on the sides. So there was definitely a new sensation I was getting. It felt like a real crystalline, almost a fire, a burning feeling, but that was crystalline in my brain and head, and then it started up on my spine and the back, and then all over my body. So this is extremely important on top of reciting the Quran, Shia, because if we don't recite this, this is specifically removes ghouls, Shia, and this is a serious problem of ours. So this is the only thing I found on the internet that will remove ghouls. And I was repeatedly saying, because it's magical, we have to say it, it's magical. You're gonna recite it, and then after a little while you'll feel like it won't work. It stays working. The more you do it, it continues to work the more you say it. It doesn't stop working. I had the burning feeling. I felt like the entities in my body were burning and dying. And so that's that, Shia. And I wouldn't have said that's that. But this will... So there's lots of attacks that I'm getting in regards to being here. I don't think I'm going to make this long video and talk about this. I'm going to talk about this tomorrow. I'm too weak. Yesterday you got so severely attacked by that video. And Shia, this isn't completely my personality. Shia, I'm very sorry about how the video was. I talked to you in that video. I do get scared and get very, very tricked because of the amount of attacks that I get all day long. I don't think I really, it's not your body, it is different, and it's not completely your private part, even though they like to make it like it is because of specific things about it. They like to try to act like it's a complete replica. And obviously, I am not going to minimize. I know that the SDPT, they are supporting Shia, and they were supporting both of us. And in regards to homosexuality, we're not homosexual. Like I said, both of us, when we had drank alcohol and was forced to, and there was serious AI possession involved, and there was a lot of humiliation rituals involved, and anything like that happened to you was a pure humiliation ritual. And we've had extreme AI possession, and they kind of used it as an excuse when we had drank alcohol at the time. They used that as an excuse because if we kind of acted not ourselves at all, it was extreme full body possession, and it was very noticeable. The fact that they could do it very noticeable is because the excuse was, oh, you were drinking. So, in regards to this heater, it's a cold night. My feet are cold. I had to go out shoveling because this is kind of a long story. But she went out shoveling, my mom, in the morning, and it was while I was sleeping, and she does that routinely. And then I wake up, and it's always like a long time that she's out there, and I keep waking up every 20 minutes being told with V2K, look how lazy you are sleeping in bed like that. So tonight I had to go out and shovel because it looked like hail, and I went out there and it was going so fast because I didn't want to get frostbite, but that was the excuse, oh, you have to do this so quickly. I was going so fast that my brain was hurting me. My brain couldn't keep up with my body movements. It was really bad. And I'm also being handled with the space heater. I hear loud noises, and I'm automatically forced to turn off the space heater like someone's controlling how long I have the space heater on, which is no longer than an hour. But here you can see the frostbite on my cheeks. This was right after I got out from shoveling. I look like hell because I think all of this exorcisms I'm doing with reciting the Quran. But this was right after. You could see my frostbite looks worse. So this was all the shoveling I did. I shoveled the entire driveway, and I was forced with AI to not be able to put leggings underneath my sweatpants. They said it's getting dark out, you have no time. My gray gloves my quilted North Face fleece gloves disappeared off of my table. I asked my mom where they were, and she goes, "Are they in your laundry?" This is the same thing that happened with my winter hat, that it was not put in my laundry. So as you can see, the redness is more on my cheeks with the frostbite. It's not like I'm just, I think I might have frostbite on my forehead. And you can see the redness on my kneecaps from not wearing the leggings underneath. My legs got cold. And I got these 2 long marks on my thigh that I don't know where it came from after I got a shoveling, but you can see my thighs are damaged. My skin's obviously damaged to have marks like that. My cheeks look damaged. My cheeks look more damaged, the tissue. These photos I look pretty awful, but this is what I usually look like. I look awful. There's the frostbite. This is right after I got out from shoveling. And when I got out from shoveling, you can see the frostbite severe. She's refusing to use the snow blower and basically making me obligated to go out. See the redness? See my skin color and the redness? So the frostbite is not healed, and no, I did not get, my hands did not get cold. I had 2 pairs of socks. My feet are cold right now. My hands didn't get cold, however, my legs did get cold. So this was a forced attempt to re-damage the frostbite, and also because I was going so quickly, I could have gotten a stroke afterwards, because that's what happened last time. And the heat is still off, the electric heat. There's no talk of her turning the electric heat off. And this electric heater is on at 60. I turn it up to 65 while I'm in here. I blew a fuse charging my cell phone, listening to my recording recitation while I was blow drying my hair, and at the same time it blew a fuse. And my mom was getting all upset. Blah blah blah. Well, we can't let the pipes freeze. I didn't comment, but well, there's no electric heat in there. Are the pipes gonna freeze in there? So this space heater, I had it for an hour. Then I heard a large bang, and then I was being reminded that they're just being very obvious about it. Being very obvious that they know that they're doing this to me. And she's kind of mimicking the criminal neighbor, like she's taking over. There's a reek, bacteria smell of raw meat down in the kitchen that makes me want to puke and not even be in the kitchen, and it's so freezing cold down there I don't want to cook or prepare any food. So this is making me very ill. Look at where I was walking around, look at how the ball dropped right in front of the staircase. They used AI on the dog to make the dog drop the ball right in front of the staircase. When I was doing laps around the room. So there's just too much information. Look at this magazine, the way it's placed, the way my mother placed it. And there's some kind of altar going on. Look at the Zen book. And that's the owl plate, the candle, and then she re-plotted. You know how this was where the super glue was? This thing was, super glue was in the kitchen. She put the plant in this. That was in the kitchen, this thing. So this constant rearranging is subliminals and attacks. It's not like little things. These are very serious attacks. And I'm not even showing you all the attacks. However, this is what it looks like, the blue flowers. Not even her style. Not her style. Probably not even hers. She probably got this maybe from her mother's. I don't know where she got this. It was not her style. But that definitely attacked me. I try to take photos, Shia, of the Twitter account to see if I can ever notice. But they scramble with AI and force me to not remember the numbers, so I can never tell if you're visiting the page. This has been going on since I pinned that post. So, also another attack, the beige towels, the light purple, the beige towels, new basic, light purple, Shia is dark purple, Shia's darker than Alyssa, he's homosexual, and then the little strap, like collar. This whole collar thing happened when I saw Kardashian in a phone booth in like a People magazine or something, and then with V2K. Why isn't Shia calling you? Why isn't Shia calling you? He doesn't like you, he won't call you. So like, just go die or get over it or something. So that was in March 2023. There was some kind of phone booth thing that I saw on the internet that I was forced to look at. So this, Shia, I know you're not homosexual, Shia. They did humiliation rituals and you had AI possession. And you had extreme AI possession. They had to do some kind of humiliation rituals on you. I told you, in San Francisco they tried, and in other times, even in high school, some girls tried, and it wasn't allowed. It wasn't allowed. Because all I would think was, I would never ever talk or speak to these people again if it happened. So she's very, but this all today, there was this kind of like this thing, like, no, we're like Freemasons, we're tough, you know, homosexuality is evil, like you can be in the top level of Freemasonry if you're homo and you're married to a man married to another man. Well, homosexuality is not evil. If you're born gay, you're born gay, but all of this Freemasonry stuff, apparently it is, and it's not natural for all people. So, in regards to, nope, they're blocking my brain, because I had a very important thought to tell you about in regards to that. In regards to the Freemasonry, they're saying that you are a Freemason. My mother is saying that you are a Freemason, Shia. And this is all Freemasonry against me, and you are being very tough, being very quiet, and being married to this man so that you can rank up. And so my mother is repeatedly telling me all day today that you are a Freemason. You don't love me, and you are with you're in that homosexual marriage while I wait for you. So they're accusing you of doing crime to me, Shia. So if that's actually crime, if they're lying and accusing you of doing crime to me when you didn't do crime to me. Is there any more photos to show you? Don't get mad, Shia. Don't get mad, but if someone tells me these things thousands of times and you have no voice about it, well, little to no voice, even the posts that your parents posted, they all got twisted and used against me, most all of them. Like just minimizing, downplaying. Remember the motorcycles with the little zero, all the zeros? And how it was possibly supposed to mean, no, that kid is zero, that ghoul is zero to me. Well, I was told, nobody wins with V2K, nobody wins. Everyone's zero. Because you did this, because you stole Shia's DNA, nobody wins. Kind of like really minimizing it, like, kind of like, I can't even explain it. I can't explain it. So, in regards to, you know how every time I go to sleep in our apartment in San Diego, and then things would get really, really scary, and I feel like I'm all alone, and the neighbor would be constantly harassing me? Well, now that's happening here, because there's someone in the loft that's really close proximity. Oh, that's a big word for Alyssa, they just said. So, it will be a shame, Shia. I'm gonna know the truth as soon as I meet you, but I've already been threatened that you're gonna walk away when we meet. You're gonna walk away. You're not gonna want to be with me. I've been told that many, many, many times. So I showed you the download, and then if I turn that space heater on and it's longer than like a half an hour, the criminals will tell me, "Oh, look how comfortable you are. Look how comfortable and warm you are in that room. You're so lazy because you're comfortable with the heat on. You're living in luxury. You're pampered with all of that heat. If you're basically mind controlled to believe if you're uncomfortable and cold, you're not lazy. So I can't. Apparently, being warm is." Even all of these jackets on, Shia, I'm actually sweating a little. I'm actually sweating a little on top, but my feet are freezing. And I have the winter boots on and 2 pairs of socks. The problem is with the feet, they're really hard to warm up. They're really hard to warm up once they stay cold. You know that, Shia. So if the space heater is on too long, a criminal will make me feel guilty and ashamed. This has been going on for years and years and years in my life. It's like that whole sentence where I have to feel like I'm living in luxury and I'm so comfortable, like I'm like this lazy person. That's like being pampered, and I'm not allowed to have that feeling. So it wasn't even on. It was on for about an hour. And there's some too close relationship with that dog that really bothers me. And this has been happening with all the dogs that she's had. And they're using the dog against me. So I kind of have to push the dog away because they're throwing demons at the dog. I recited the Quran for 5 hours. I shoveled fast, too fast. I didn't mind going out to shovel. However, I should have had a pair of extra pair of leggings on and gloves, and I was going way too fast, where they was trying to give me a stroke. And I have to put hydrogen peroxide in my ear. I keep forgetting. So the snowblower has to be used because, and see how they're red, but like after the snow they were like extremely bright red. Then my hands are very damaged, my cheeks. See how they're not as red right now? That was after shoveling. Yeah, I already told you this whole thing. Told you about the shoveling. It smells like fire in here, all done. So, she had to go put her clothes away, so I started reciting and walking around the living room. I started getting shock and tortured. I had to go upstairs. So can you please stop? Because she made some kind of groaning sound when she was lifting up something. Like I can't explain it, but it was inappropriate sounding, and then I got attacked with my root chakra. And then, so I had to come and sit in here and recite the Quran while she was putting her clothes away, because that was basically to make me not allowed to exercise in the house. And so there's some really in my face. I'm getting root chakra tortured, and people telling me, people who are actually doing that to me. And a lot of times it feels like there's just demons like squirming around down there. feels like they're going fishing down there. It's like, it's a really awful feeling. It's pure rape violation. So I'm not really showing you a lot of my food because my diet is not good at all. Like right now, it's too freezing cold down there. I haven't had time because I'm reciting the Quran. I'm not saying I'm eating that well. I had some of this frozen meal with like noodles, vegetables. I put up some extra frozen broccoli in it. I had some lemonade. I've been eating some chips, granola bars, tuna sandwiches. Someone just randomly said this to me while I was reciting the Quran. Shia blows inside her. She takes the pill. I mean, these are the types of things that I have to listen to Shia all day long. And then they try to use the synthetic AI to show me things. That's an extreme attack and crime. I was also listening to my mom's voice, and they were using synthetic AI to make it sound like your voice. And I was told with V2K, you have no clue who your twin flame is. I know so much about him. It's intimacy, because I know so much about your twin flame, and you don't. So it's intimacy between you and this person, because she knows all about you with some kind of mind reading technology, which is becoming very obvious that they have possession of mind reading technology. So reciting the Quran, and also in the background playing the fraud chapter, the video recording of me reciting the fraud chapter is working very well. It still has the pulsing feeling in my throat, even just playing in the background. But I've got a lot of, all of this for chakra torture is going to be returned, Shia, and this is all pure humiliation too. People can die of humiliation if it happens 24/7. But there's these criminals, Shia, they do so much crime to us, but they have very little worlds. They're living in very little worlds. Very, very little worlds. I am skipping some things. Huh? Oh, I better explain that. Aspirin. I've been repeatedly told by my mother, no, you don't take the aspirin. It's gonna kill your liver. I've read things about it. And then I was told with V2K, they don't want you having any pain free, any less pain. They want you to suffer and not take aspirin. It's nothing to do with it's gonna hurt your liver. I'm still taking aspirin once in a while because it's helping my nerves. It's helping my hand, my frostbite. I don't take aspirin every day. However, once in a while, well, a few times a week right now. But this is what's happened, Shia. When I see these public news or any clips of these criminals that's flashing in my face by the criminal hacker all the time, they do this thing. Well, Shia, I can tap in like intuitively and read people's aura and energy, and I'm pretty good at it. But I believe now that I've been told, they've kind of manipulated it so that it's false with the AI weapons, and sometimes I really do feel like I can pick up on the mind control programs that has happened to you with these criminals. But it's also like I'm picking up on these fake, false, inappropriate feelings that you're having towards these people, or the criminal that stole your DNA and that CN child. Like, they're forcing me to feel, like, act like I'm being intuitive, tapping into these things, and it's really hurting me. That's what's been going on for so many years. And they keep saying over and over and over, you and this criminal that stole your DNA, it's sick love that can't be stopped. It's sick love that just can't be stopped. And this is really hurting me, Shia, that they're doing this to me. And they're saying they're using all kinds of AI weapons on you to make you feel like you're sick in love with her because of that child, and because of her constantly rape torturing your DNA and parts of your body and your personality or whatever. And because she's constantly saying you're courted because there's so much sex involved. You have this bond that you're sharing with her, and it just will never stop. And all of these things, like, there's all kinds of subliminals and past attacks that kind of have been said to me in the past to kind of make it all, like, feel so real. So, is it me tapping into your mind control programs, or is it AI being used? Are they tapping in? Are they manipulating this awareness I have of your energy? Because with those CNs, they make it feel like they can even mimic and imitate your energy body in the clone, and I felt it and noticed it. How much is real though, and how much is not real? So all of these inappropriate feelings, and they've blasted me and made me feel these inappropriate feelings of kind of backing away and like accepting that you're in a marriage that you're forced to be in, and you have a family and a love affair that you can't. I mean, I've had forced AI feelings of this, so this is why it's a very serious problem. That's why I'm very, very worried about what you've gone through, because I don't know. Shia's telling telepathic support. Oh, so Shia, you are extremely angry at my parents right now, and I really want you to be. And you are reciting the Quran, I was told yesterday. But it is all set up, even though I know you're unsafe and you really actually can't be with me. You physically can't be with me, even if you've tried. It's all set up to make it look like you are Freemason, and you are like ranking, and you are doing all these things so that I can die. That's what it appears to be. And it was set up like that way. It was set up that way. But they are getting a lot of help. Some of these criminals, even though they're not important, and they're obviously not important, they're creature entities with no future existence. That's not how I would say that. Someone just added that, Shia. This ghoul is not smart, but she's getting a lot of AI to help cover up this crime and to try to make it look like it's a love affair so that she doesn't go to jail. Because if you two are lovers and I die, she doesn't go to jail. If she can prove a case that you guys are lovers, and that, I don't know. But this video ended up not being. There's some of me this is not completely me, Shia. But if I'm already on this brink of death, and you've seen how close to death I am in, and you can't do anything about it, they're trying to prove a case, Shia. Even though I'm pretty sure I know the truth, that you're kidnapped, and there's no physical possibility of us being together because of the AI possession, and because you fear our death, and at the same time, there's a whole case that they're building that there's a whole case that they're building to try to prove that you guys are lovers. That it's really not crime. It's love. It's a love affair, and you wanted all of this. I had to say you wanted all of this. So this ghoul is going to try so hard. She's going to try so hard to try to build a case. Your consciousness was in a clone. You know how many hundreds of thousands of times I've heard this? Your consciousness is a clone. You're talking to her. You love her. You don't know how many hundreds of thousands of times I've heard this, Shia. That's brainwashing. If you've heard it hundreds of thousands of times, you're kind of forced to believe it, and then they use the AI to make me forced to believe it. But a lot of these people are very sick for our death, Shia. They're not really sick in love for you. They're very sick for our death, Shia. And I know you're going to be triggered and attacked and feel like I'm angry at you. I'm not angry at you, Shia. I'm so blind, I really can't completely know the truth because of the lack of evidence. Based on the telepathic connection that we have, the telepathic supporters, what they tell me about you, I have no doubt that you're my twin flame and we're going to be together. However, there's all different attacks that happen, Shia. There's all these different attacks that are happening. But everything they continue to do and say is going to be used against them. So they can continue to try to create this love affair, act like I'm kind of just waiting for you, and until your relationship and marriage stops and you decide that we can be together. Shia, I know Shia, the truth. Okay, I know Shia that you're not able to do anything. It's very dangerous and it's very covert, and it's not out in public. All this thing that's happening. That's why they can get away with it with the CN and the underground thing. That's why they can get away with it, because how it can be proved? It's not in public. It's too covert. It's too criminal. So Shia, these are the attacks that I'm getting, and I've been told you need to know what is being told to me and what is being said to me. You need to be told what you need to know what is being said to me all day long, every single day. And I'm not always allowed to tell you because of the AI possession. What I write down, so it's not always everything that you need to hear. No, it's only what I write down. So I'm going to stop this video now, Shia, and I'm going to continue to recite the Quran. I recited 5.5 hours today. I also have it downloaded on my phone, and I recite it while I'm walking back and forth in this room. So I'll continue to write notes, and Shia, I'm not going to just talk on the top of my head right now, Shia. Please know, Shia, that I am not mad at you. This video, once again, did not go the way it should have. However, a lot of the things needs to be told to you so that you know what's going on. So I'm going to talk to you tomorrow, Shia. I love you, Shia. And please know, Shia, I know you're so strong for being able to watch these videos and not be able to have a voice, but you do have a voice, Shia, because the telepathic supporters talk about you, because I have a strong connection after you watch it, and I am told things more about you and things that you think about what I'm saying by the telepathic supporters that I can't allow to write down. And I was told that I'm going to be able to have the technology to be able to write down all the things that they've talked about you eventually. So you do have a voice, Shia, and when I do tell you these things, my life gets better. Things do stop and change. So you really are helping me, Shia. And I know I'm not going to continue talking, Shia. I'm going to talk to you tomorrow, Shia. I love you, Shia. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you so much, Shy, for watching.